And a lot of style coming off the Cavaliers bus earlier on. We'll see if that style translates to the court as they get set to do battle on the road. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darius Garland is drawing comparisons to another all-time Cavs point guard, four-time All-Star Mark Price. Now, Price said, "I do see it. I really like his game. They come into the NBA so young now. All Darius has to do is stay, and he's going to be a star for a long time." Well, if anyone would know, Kevin, it would be him. Back to you.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the... fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game 1, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. From deep, Trent. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
Shot clock at 3. Garland, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trent passes to Barnes. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Garland looking it over. Mobley at the elbow. Here's Mitchell. And count it from 19 feet away.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Van Vliet outside. Now the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Pass to Allen. And here's LeVert. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Here's LeVert. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer. and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
First one falls for him. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
He makes one of two that time.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Now here's LeVert. Allen, a screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Garland with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Mobley misses. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. Over Allen. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Outside Garland. Over Trent. And that one hits back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mitchell with it. Deep. They get it back. Allen. And he banks in the layup.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now, here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. The teardrop falls in. Siakam's got 7.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it to Garland. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They double team Siakam. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Have to respect the persistence from Gary Trent Jr. Not caving in to the defense when he gets hit. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skill as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Siakam looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's the three. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mitchell up top, defended by Trent. Mitchell's shot is good. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Garland against Van Vliet. The pass to Siakam. Van Vliet against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Siakam. And again, Toronto no luck. Cavaliers leading. Bounce pass from Garland. Barnes against Mobley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
If you want the t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who's one one? Keep it waiting and return. Here it is. Here we go. North, side,
And the Raptors with some changes. Ken Burch is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for Barnes. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for OG Anunoby. Free throw good, Mobley. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now, here's Burch. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Now, here's Achua. Shoots the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. "18 feet out. The shot's good. Mitchell's got 9.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland.
Cavaliers substitution. Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio.
Burch kicks to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Porter with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 26 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Love finds Rubio. Back to Love. Shoots over Achua. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Rubio.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Trent passes to Achua. And stolen by Love. Here's LeVert. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And Vliet on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Love with the screen on Porter. Levert kicks to Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Can't get it to fall. Here's Trent. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Rubio kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Free throw good, Mobley. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's a Okoro in for Donovan Mitchell. Trent finds Achua. Trent can't hit.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Pass to Okoro. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've...
And again, no good by Toronto.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bounce pass, Rubio. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wade outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trent passes to Birch. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the foul on Khem Birch. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors. Yes, Boucher.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mobley is screened. And Rubio kicks to Mobley. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Now Okoro. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
That's good from Okoro. 1 second left. And no good. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Garland. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 4. Now, here's Garland. Tries the spin move. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Siakam passes to Van Fleet. Back to Siakam. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Love with the screen for Rubio. He kicks to Love. And the 3-ball is good. Love's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, you can't afford to let Kevin Love get his feet set and shoot it from out there. You want to force him off the line and make him put it on the floor.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. And it's Wade with the rebound. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. Pass to Love. And that one is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Right side, Garland. Rubio, the pass to Love. He dishes it to Garland. Good D by Barnes.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Rubio against Van Vliet. The 3 from Garland. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help him be a little bit more selective tonight.
Stolen by Wade. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Timeout called, Cleveland. Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
That's good from Okoro. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
So he gets them both. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. But the ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And here's Rubio, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded by Anunoby. Garland. The shot missing. Good D by Barnes. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Rubio. Three-pointer, Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Puts it up from 12. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Siakam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Here's Osman, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okoro. That 3 off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Siakam outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Garland. Back to Rubio. Up to the right wing. Garland against Barnes. Goes up on the high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one drops.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Ken Burch is checked in for Chris Boucher. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Ricky Rubio. Both free throws good from Garland. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Barnes against Mitchell. His first shot coming late. The rebound by Mitchell.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Trent's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Great showing for him last season, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Raptors trail by 11. The pass to Birch. Here's Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Allen slams it in.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Trent passes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Barnes outside, just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Mitchell outside. Right wing, beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Garland against Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, and the Raptors miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And stolen by Barnes. Trent outside. Passes to Birch. Van Vliet outside. And again, Toronto no up.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Allen, a screen on Trent. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
And the Raptors call time here. He's checked in for the Raptors. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Garland. Van Vliet with it. Birch finds Van Vliet. To halt the run, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
LeVert against Trent. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Looking to get back on track here. That one doesn't go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Mobley, and stolen by Achua. Van Vliet looking around. Now, here's Trent. He's guarded closely.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Toronto calls timeout.
It's always a party with your North Side crew. Show us some love, fans.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Gary Trent Jr., third.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trying to get something going. Good D by Mitchell.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to LeVert. He takes it in. That shot off. Good work defensively by Trent. And here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Van Vliet. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And there's the pass to Trent. Shoots over LeVert. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 23. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Achua, the pass to Porter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porter's got his first basket.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now LeVert. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Osman kicks to LeVert. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
For 3, Van Vliet. He can't get it to go. And so it's Cleveland ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their game plan has been pretty straightforward. Attack inside, make the defense collapse, and so far it's been working.
Yeah, I think that the whole team over there collapsed. This is over.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
These guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue chicken, whichever you prefer, or both at the same time. I'm hungry.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Siakam outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Garland. Passes it to LeVert. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got 18 points in the game.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Mitchell against Trent. And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. For 3, Van Vliet.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
On the wing, Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Van Vliet. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And finished off by Siakam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's LeVert, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Siakam, a screen on Mobley. Here's Barnes, and it goes down 2 points. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Outside Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Siakam. And the shot is long. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Garland. That one good for 2. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Garland. Another miss by Garland. Raptors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The pass to Trent. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the 3-pointer. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Down low, here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Three-pointer, LeVert. Good on the triple. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Allen against Siakam. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Siakam's got 22 points.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Anunoby. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Allen kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 5 points in the quarter. Barnes with it. He's got 5, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Now, here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to LeVert. Allen with the screen for LeVert. Over Porter. They get it back. Another shot. Allen's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Achua. No good from outside. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Rubio outside. Garland the pass to Allen. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Pass to Boucher. There's the dish to Flynn. And here is Barnes. 5 points in the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. They're IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love comes in for Jared Allen. And it's a Coro in for Karis LeVert. And the shot's good from Boucher.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Pass to Garland. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. Garland against Barnes. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 11 points.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Barnes passes to Achua. And stolen by Mobley. Outside Garland for the 3. That shot no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
A nice shot by Flynn. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. That shot wide open.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Flynn with it. Now guarded by Porter. And now Okoro running the floor.
Oh, did you see that?
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Barnes kicks to Achua. There's the 3. Shots good by Boucher. He's got 5.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
.135 left here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
To the inside. Here's Flynn. Achua in the corner. And Toronto turns it over again.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Wade has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Flynn. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Flynn's got his second basket of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Garland kicks to Wade. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Banton. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Garland. He's got 14. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've trained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Ricky Rubio's out there. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside Flynn. 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, for Kevin Love, he feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Love wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Flynn the pass to Hernan Gomez. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance. Flynn against Rubio. Here's Birch. True on the 14-footer. Birch has got his first 2 points. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Spins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And the first one at the line is good.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And Mitchell drops them both. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
Shot clock at 5. Manton, the pass to Birch. Good work there as it goes. Birch has got 4 this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Rubio with it. Wade a screen on Flynn. Rubio the pass to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Driving inside. Flynn, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the wing, Mitchell. They set the pick. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mitchell's got 19 points.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Flynn against Rubio. The shake. Flynn misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Mitchell passes to Rubio. Wade feeling it out a bit. Here's Mitchell, knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Washington Wizards. Here's Mitchell, 6 on the shot clock. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Out to Wade. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okoro shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Flynn the pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Rubio. Passes it to LeVert. Back to Rubio. Clock at 6. Left side, Love. No good with the triple. Toronto's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Anunoby passes to Flynn. Back to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. They need this one. Flynn misses. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Love inside. Young's there. Love inside. Defended by Young. And it's Love missing. Anunoby kicks to Flynn. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Wade, a screen on Flynn. Out to Wade. From deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight. Flynn the pass to Birch. Back to Flynn.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
At the line for your Raptors, Malachi Flynn.
That one is off. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Cleveland also making some changes. Stevens is checked in. And it's Cedi Osman in for Okoro. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
LeVert kicks to Rubio. Back to LeVert. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
From the arc, another three for Cleveland.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And here's Rubio. Pass to Osman. Now Wade. No good that time. Good D by Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Bounce pass, Rubio to the paint. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Rubio the pass to LeVert. Wade outside. Back to LeVert. And yes, it's good. LeVert's got 12 points in just the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent against LeVert to the left wing. Wade a screen on Anunoby. Osman. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Wade with a nice move. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Flynn kicks to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Stevens. LeVert against Trent. And the pass to Stevens. Shoots it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Passes it to Anunoby. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially at an age of positionless basketball.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's good from the elbow. LeVert's got 19 points.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
To the middle, here's Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from LeVert. Cavaliers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Pass to Steffens.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Osman, defended by Trent. Windler's shot is off. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Bounce pass LeVert. Here's Steffens, covered by Birch. Back to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
And he knocks down the first one. Barnes, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And he makes both free throws. Here's Siakam, and a chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Bully ball. Good old-fashioned bully ball on display here. He is making the game look too easy. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And good that time.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They've put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now LeVert. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. You guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
You know, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.